What it is. What's good, man? It's been a minute. It's been a light minute. I miss my peoples. So we gonna talk tonight. We gonna talk tonight. Yes, sir. Hold on. Let me get this stuff together. Who here? Who's in here with a brother? Let me move this over a little bit. Move that over a little bit. Hold on. Hold on. Let me move this over just a little bit. Who in here with me? JB, the Cowboys fan. What's good? Darnell Lamar, what's good with y'all, man? Hit that like button as y'all come in if y'all can. You know, if y'all can. You know what I'm saying? Lord Nova, what's good? You know what I'm saying? Before I get started, let it fill up a little bit. You know what I mean? See if I'm gonna be in here talking to myself. We got some things to talk about. Brandon Fife, what's good? JB, the Cowboys fan. So the offense wasn't built to carry the defense the last 3 seasons. See, you came in here spicy. Spicy. You ain't like my caption. Don't leave, JB. Where you at? You got something on your chest. Glenn White, what's good? What's good? EJ Humble. Well, check this out. Check this out, JB. If you a negative Cowboys fan, this ain't the stream for you. You might want to go find you another stream. Tonight ain't the one. Tonight is not the one. If you in here to just be like, I'm going to be contrarian and I'm going to just, everything you say, I'm going to go against it. This ain't the one. I'm telling you right now, if you in here to be like, yo, man, no matter what you say, I'm going to say the negative thing about it. Nah, you might want to go find you another stream tonight. Because tonight, we talking Cowboys and we going to talk it from a positive light. You know what I'm saying? We ain't whining today. 46 people here, 19 likes. Hit that like button for me as you come in. Let me speak to a couple more people that jumped in here. Hip Hop Forever was good. Rome, the Kendrick Lamar gold chain. You already know. K-Dot got that win last night. Great show. Christopher Branham, what's going on? Jay Money, Johnny Duncan Sr., Big Benny Rich, what's going on? JB the Cowboys fan, not negative. I respect it. I respect it. We're gonna get to it in a second. Let me speak to everybody that came in, JB. Pookie Watson, what's good? What up, Ron? What up, Cartel? Y'all want to know what to do? What's up? Hit the like button. You know, I already know what it is. You walk in somebody's crib, you take your shoes off before you go to their fridge. So if you coming in here to rock with your boy, let's come in correctly. Hit the like button, go sit down. We're gonna chop it up. We got some things to talk about. I even made some notes tonight. Crazy, right? We're gonna talk. That's how I feel about tonight. I even made some notes. And we are going to talk. Let me pull those bad boys up. Because I really mean what I say. I mean what I say is when I say the Cowboys offense is going to be the thing that carries the team earlier. Let me give it another like 2 minutes and then we're going to get into the topic. How y'all feeling though down? You know what I'm saying? Y'all let me know how y'all feel as y'all come in and hit the like button. Y'all feeling good? How you feeling about the team, maybe? Maybe you don't want to talk about yourself. Ferguson, the Pro Bowler this year. Ferguson going to have a great year. Ferguson is one of the X factors to this team. I need to say something before I get into my diatribe, though. It's a lot of people that let's just say this. 2 things can be true. Why can't you have critiques of the team in one hand and in the other hand have positivity for the team? Why can't you do both? 74 people in here, 36 likes. Let's get it to 74 likes. Why can't you do both? Rome, we about to break the mold. Back-to-back NFC East champions. I'm with you. Sadiqa Charles, how you doing? And I heard about your loss, Sadiqa. My prayers is with you. My prayers is with you. Glad you in here. Lola Cowboys, what's good? What's goody? What's goody? Why can't you be positive about the team and have critiques about the team? Why, if you speak on your critiques, now you negative. But if you too positive, now you delusional. Why you can't, you know what I'm saying? Why you can't do both? I need to know. Icy was goody. Because this is the thing. Yes, I'm still not happy with the way that the front office has gone about this offseason. I would like for them to have signed Dak Prescott, CeeDee Lamb, Micah Parsons. I would like for them to have added more players in free agency. I would. I would like for them to extend Mike McCarthy. Yes. I would like for Mike Zimmer to be on longer than a 1-year deal. I think that would boost morale. I think that would be good for the team. I would like those things. Right? That's my critiques. I also can look at this team and say, Dak Prescott is in some of the best shape of his life. I don't know if you've seen him lately. Entering or has entered his prime. I feel like the next 3 to 4 years is Dak's prime. Peak physical shape, like literally peak physical shape, if you've seen him lately. I'm pretty sure the game has slowed down for him completely. He's out here at tight end camps teaching and talking the game with some of the greats in the NFL, like Travis Kelce, Greg Olsen, Jake Ferguson. Dak Prescott is in his prime. Got a $5 super chat from Rahoma Spivey. Appreciate you. Thank you for that super chat, my brother. And definitely you got to ask me something. I know I'm on my diatribe, but I always appreciate the support. $10 super chat from my guy Brandon Fife. Appreciate you, bro. You can most definitely do both. You critique because you want to see them flourish. That is, you already know how I'm coming. Appreciate you. You cheer because they them boys. That's it. I critique them because I want them to be better, not because I'm trying to be right or anything. I critique the team because I want them to do better. That's it. Not because they need to do better because I said so, because as a fan, I just want to see the Cowboys' prosperity. That's it. Almost 100 people in here. We got 54 likes. That's shameful. Last 30 people that walk in my house, please wipe your feet off, hit the like button before you come sit down or before you go to my fridge. I feel like that's only right. You walk into somebody's house, you don't just walk past them. You got to speak. That's how you speak to me when you walk in here and you speak to the cartel. You hit the like button, you say what's up in the chat, and then you know what I'm saying. You integrate into the conversation. Brandon Comey, what's goody? Getting Diggs back will help the D immensely. Troy Dudley, I promise we're gonna do a defensive stream. We're gonna talk about the impact of having Trayvon Diggs back tonight. I'm gonna focus on offense though. I don't want you to feel like I'm being rude. But Jacob Jackson, we here. We in here. 110 people. We in here. But listen. I listed 8 things. 8 things that is going to not definitively. 8 things that will definitively tell you why I think the offense will carry the defense early on. 8 things. Before I got into it, though, I just wanted to let everybody know 2 things can be true. I critique the team, but also love this team. When I say Dak Prescott's in his prime, when I say CeeDee Lamb is the best receiver in the league, I'm not playing. CeeDee Lamb is literally become the new Devontae Adams. He is Devontae Adams reincarnated, but with better yak, better run after catch to me. CeeDee Lamb is an animal, and I've been beating that drum since he got on the team. But we're going to talk about that in each player as we go down my list. 118 people in here. Let's get it to 100 likes. And yes, we're going to sip. Because I feel like, first of all, I missed y'all. Can I say that to the chat before I go forward? JB, salute to Noah Brown, respect to Noah Brown, but Noah Brown I wouldn't want him on my receiving list. Whether he got better or not, that makes me know, never mind. But when he was a Cowboy, he was treated to the dash and dropped the ball at the worst times. Hopefully him getting released or not being a Cowboy helped him go on to be a better receiver. But when he was here, he wasn't what we wanted him to be, which is why he's not here anymore. So, salute to Noah Brown. Glad he's getting his bag. I don't hate nobody getting their bag, but I don't miss him. I'm sorry. I don't miss Noah Brown. I ain't never lost no sleep. I don't care if he make no plays. He balled with us. I don't know what you consider bald, but you got a low rung. Are you saying he made some catches? That's a low rung. I don't want to start this chat off with Noah Brown hate, but him and Cooper Rush. Oh, okay. No disrespect to you, JB, the Cowboys fan, but I think I understand what type of fan you are, and salute. Type of fan that thinks that the backups are better than they really are. They good players, good depth, but when you start a sentence with him and Cooper Rush balled for us, Dak Prescott must be CD Lamb to you must be a supernova. If you think Noah Brown balled, what do you consider CD Lamb last year with 1,700 yards and 12 touchdowns? He got to be out of this world. If that's bald, what is CD Lamb? Give me the description, because they can't be in the same room. First team All Pro and never sniffed a Pro Bowl. I don't know what's the difference, but I know there's a difference. I know there's a difference. But let's talk about my notes, man. Let's get to some of my notes. First things first. The reason why the offense is going to carry the defense is in the first year of Mike Zimmer's system. This is real low-hanging fruit. Everyone knows that. Dak Prescott in the first year in Mike McCarthy's system, the Texas Coast, West Coast adapted, whatever you want to call it, we had the number one offense in the NFL last year. Y'all know how many points we averaged a game? Hey man, you are free to speak your mind, JB. I'm not going to talk over you. I gotta continue on with my show, but you are welcome to explain yourself in the chat if you feel like I was being disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? I ain't here to attack you, JB. You in here? You got a wrench. You rock with the cartel. That ain't even my disposition tonight. We here to speak positivity into the team. I ain't against you, big dog. I'm just not. The Cowboys will be in the second year of Mike McCarthy's system. That's the first thing on my list. 136 people in here, 83 likes. Hit that like button for me. That's the last 20, 30 people that jumped there. Hit the like button. We should be at 110 likes. Bare minimum. And watch the stream go. Y'all get it to 110 likes. Watch me be with 200 people in here real quick. That's how it works. Don't keep the stream a secret. Let everybody know what's good. Common Sense Lab. What up, Big Rome? Salute, fam. Appreciate you. Paul, what's good with you? Let's not keep it a secret. Let's get the talk going. Good, Marcus McFarland. I'm giving you a mod for that. They ranked us 32nd in our running back room. Good. That's good. That helps me go into my next point. The offense can't be built to carry the defense if you don't put all your resources into the offense, JB, the Cowboys fan. So, no, the offense was never built like you would say. The Cowboys ain't never threw a whole bunch of outside resources at the offense. The way the Cowboys build is through time and experience. They draft and develop. And the experience of the players that we drafted and develop make the team better. Which is why I'm saying that the offense will be better. Not because we added anybody. That's not the Cowboys' way. Cowboys' way is the experience that we had from the year before will carry the team. See, the defense has a lot more turnover than the offense. We lost Dante Fowler and Dorrance Armstrong. And the linebacker room is shuffled around. And we probably going to have a new starting safety. And we're probably going to have a different new starting corner. The defense has shifted around, and our D tackle room is going to look completely different. We got a new defensive coordinator, a new run game coordinator, Paul Gunther, who's really our linebacker coach because Scott McCurley is terrible. Rahoma Spivey with another $4.99 super chat. Thank you, Rahoma. You in here lighting it up. We're about to take the roof off. We are poised to get busy this year. But I'm gonna get to that. I just wanted to answer JB's question. So no, the offense, they never threw nothing at the offense. Dak Prescott has only had one first round drafted receiver in the last what? CeeDee Lamb was drafted in what, 2020? The last 4 years. They don't do like the other teams and draft first round receivers and all that extra stuff, second round tight ends. And no, well, they drafted Schoonmaker. And that was a poor draft pick. But all of Dak Prescott weapons come later in the rounds, scrap heap. You know what I'm saying? Older veteran players. But he's going to make it work. The offense is going to make it work off of experience, off of the chips on their shoulder, because of what the league and what everybody else is doing. We had 103 likes, man. Get that like button. Let's get it up. Think about it. Think about it. Most of the money was spent on. See, I can't do it no more. Hey, look, appreciate you, JB. I got to roll my show. The second year chip on your shoulder and experience is going to make the offense better because, see, the league is writing off the Cowboys, period. That's the fun thing to do right now. Write off the Cowboys. Every national media outlet. They do this every year. Every year. Every year. Well, what do? They want to make it seem like the Cowboys lost half their starters. It's just not true. We lost a lot of good depth. We're expecting the younger players on our team to fill in that depth. That's what we're doing. Do I like the way they're doing things? That's a different conversation. See, we got to compartmentalize. You can't just force everything into one specific ideology. Two things can be true. I can think that our younger players are going to step up and still not like the way that our front office goes about handling their business. Two things can be true. Just because I believe in our young players does not mean that the front office ain't dropping the ball with building the team. Does that make sense to y'all? Or do I need to break it down so it can forever be broken again? Let me repeat that. I can dislike the way Jerry Jones, Stephen Jones, and Will McClay choose to go about building this roster because we want to sign UFL players instead of participating in free agency. We don't like to do major trades. We like to trade on the margins. We like to participate in undrafted free agents and undrafted rookies. That's what we like to do. We like to try to win on the margins and not spend money. That's what the Cowboys like to do. What would Rome, what would CFT like to do? I would love to have signed one, maybe two mid-level free agents. Ain't nobody say we had to go get Chris Jones. We could have got decent mid-level free agents. We could have signed Gilmore, still can. We could have went and got two veteran D tackles and not broke the bank. This isn't rocket science. 171 people in here, man. Let's hit that like button. It's not that crazy to think. But instead, the Cowboys going to want to run Junior Hoku out there at 3 tech and Chauncey Golston at 3 tech. And I've heard they've already doing that in practice, trying to see if that will work. And newsflash, it won't. But our offense still will be better. Because in the first year in Mike McCarthy's system, somehow we fell, and landed on the number one offense in the league. That ain't easy to do. Somehow, Dak Prescott, after losing world-renowned best offensive coordinator in the NFL, y'all remember dude's name? Who's the best offensive coordinator in the game? Y'all remember his name? I think he resides in PA now. Yeah, Dak Prescott lost Kellen Moore, and he was supposed to make Justin Herbert next. Nah. That ain't happen. But we're not about to turn this into a Philly hate stream. I got plenty of that for them later in the summer. All Dak Prescott did was go on to become an All-Pro this year. That's all. And you know, a hater will say, "Oh, but he was second team All-Pro." Okay. Well, if there is only one or two All-Pros this year, y'all name the third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh team All-Pro. Where the other All-Pros? If it's so easy to be, where they at for last year? If it's so easy to be an All-Pro and second team don't really mean nothing, name the other ones from last year. Everybody else had a chance. Patrick Mahomes was out there. Josh Allen was out there. Jalen Hurts played. Jared Goff, Matthew Stafford. It's so easy to be All-Pro. What happened with them? Why one of them ain't lead the league in touchdowns in their first year in their new offensive system? Because see, right now, all I'm hearing out of Philly, and yeah, trust me, I pay attention, is it's the first year in the system for Jalen. You're going to have to bring him along slowly. He not used to option routes. He not used to this. It's 95% different. Dak Prescott got a new offense. Number one offense in the NFL. But our fans are so spoiled, they don't think that matters. 186 people in here. Please get it to 150 likes. You get it to 150 likes, it'd be 200 people in here. So, yes, the chip on your shoulder from the disrespect, the doubt, writing off the team is going to get the Cowboys even better on the offensive side of the ball. But let's talk more technical. Brandon Fife, $5 super chat. Appreciate you. Spit. Always facts, bro. Hey, I'm just trying to let them know. Never underestimate the power of emotion in the NFL. That's how upsets happen. And for the first time in a long time, the Cowboys are truly, truly underdogs going into the. Can I ask y'all that? It's almost 200 people in here. Are the Cowboys underdogs going into this year? I just want to know, are the Cowboys underdogs going into this year? Somebody keep it real with me. Don't lie to me. Because all I've been hearing all offseason is we trash, we fell off, we lost too many players, we ain't signed nobody. Our coach are 1 year dud. Our defensive coordinators are 1 year dud. Our front office don't know what they're doing. Ain't no way we can be considered one of the best teams in the league and not an underdog when you say all that. You can't have it both ways. All our players overrated. Micah Parsons overrated. DeMarcus Lawrence overrated. Zach Martin is old and washed up. We're going to miss Tyron Smith. I hear all of it. The 32nd ranked running back room. We only got one receiver. Brandon Cooks ain't what he's supposed to be. I know. All of that. They hear it too. You think I'm the only one to hear it? You think Brandon Cooks ain't heard that? This is the biggest thing. The Cowboys offensive line, that's the other thing on my list. The Cowboys offensive line got worse. Did we get worse? 206 people in here. Hit that like button. 150 likes. Did the Cowboys offensive line get worse? Talk to me. I'm going to tell you why that's a lie. We're going to start with the obvious thing. Y'all lost Tyron Smith. Before Tyron Smith left, I used to argue with y'all and hear national media say they need to move on for Tyron Smith because he keeps getting what? Before this year, everyone, Tyron Smith keep getting hurt. We should be at 200 likes too. It's 212 people in here. A lot of y'all just slid in here last 30, 40 people and sat down and start listening. Hit the like button for me. Don't walk in the house and not speak to the owner. Brandon Fife with a $5 super chat. Appreciate you. Brandon Fife, you've been killing it. You and Rahoma. Appreciate y'all. Remember when Gilly heard it from the Eagles, busted AJ? I remember that game. That's why I want Gilly back on his team. No question. Appreciate y'all. The O-line from Florida Cowboys average. Let's break down why it's not average. How many All-Pros we got on this offensive line? This is after losing Tyron Smith. How many All-Pros? Let's talk. Zach Martin can be 50% of himself and still be a top 5 guard in this league. The Zach Martin demise, write-off, disrespect is crazy to me. But that's cool because Zach Martin hear y'all too. He said it. He said he heard y'all. That's why he's working with Duke Manyweather now. Tyler Smith, one of the best guards in NFL, already an All-Pro. He had in the year 3. Tyler Smith, that dude. So we got 2 anchors or two anchors at guard. This the question for y'all. Is Cooper Beebe already better than Tyler Biadasz? Go ahead and lie. He ain't played a snap. I'm waiting for the negativity. Unknown at center. That's half negative. He ain't snapped the ball. Unknown at center. I know they say Cooper Beebe ain't the starter yet. They playing them games. I know what happened. Just like Tyler Smith wasn't starting when he came into the NFL. Remember? He was second team too. Let's not lie to ourselves, Florida Cowboy. Don't fall for what they do. Come on, yo. We all know Cooper Beebe gonna start. That's no disrespect. We know why. We know what's gonna happen. Can we not play these games? We adults. Let's not lie to each other. Let's keep it funky. We know what Cooper Beebe here to do. Come on, dog. We know why he here. Let's not play these games. Look, Brock Hoffman. If it was you, I would support you. But we know why BB is here. And it ain't to hold a clipboard. They're going to play these games. You got to earn the star. That's cool. You don't get a star on your helmet. He going to be starting. And he is already better. 225 people in here. Appreciate y'all. He is already better than Tyler Biadasz. So we got all pro, better center. Now it gets tricky because 2 very important parts of this team. Because I don't even need to break down why BB is stronger, more athletic, can handle 1 text and 3 texts by himself. I watched him against those 3 monsters they had down in Texas. Byron Murphy, Ojomo, and the other dude, and Tavondre Sweat. I saw BB 1-on-1 against all of them and handle his own. Every time a decent 1 tech got in front of Tyler Biadasz, he got thrown away like a piece of paper in a middle school. It's different. So we already better in the middle. Stout in the middle. So let's talk about these tackles. Is Terrence Steele going to be better? Extra year removed from that ACL tear. Because remember, he came back early. Is Terrence Steele going to be better? Now, this one, I can't speak with my chest as much. This one goes from, I know BB's better than Biadasz to, I hope Terrence Steele is better. It's a hope. I'm hoping that another year of strength training, I hope that Terrence Steele can become, hold on 1 second. My camera acting stupid. There you go. We back. Camera trying to act stupid on him, bro. I'm hoping that Terrence Steele 1 more year to strengthen that knee and get comfortable is better. That's a hope, though. I can't say definitively. Florida Cowboy, we hope. We hope together, bro. Ty Cowboys, what's good with you, Ty? Marky Franklin. I got Jake Ferguson going for 12. We're going to get to Jake in a second. 1,200 yards, ATDs. EJ Humble, $5 super chat. Appreciate you, EJ. Left to right, Guyton, Smith, BB, Martin, Steele. By week 3, best line in the league. Hey, listen, from your lips, pause to God's ears. 237 people in here. Appreciate all of y'all. Hit that like button as y'all come in. I can't say best line in the league, but I think the Cowboys will have a top 10 offensive line this year. And I think that's plenty good because we're going to have 2 rookies and a guy that's trying to re-strengthen his knee. But if I could say top 10 offensive line, don't you think that's pretty good? That's not bad. Saying top 10 offensive line, not bad. Who's the weakest link on the offensive line? Who is the weakest link on the offensive line? Y'all already know. Out of everybody I just stated, it's the first round pick. It's Guyton. Guyton know that too. Guyton been hearing it. You protecting Dak's blind side. You got all the traits. You got good feet. Excuse me. You need to get a little stronger. But Guyton is clearly the weak link on the offensive line. But if you can roll out an offensive line with a definitive veteran in Steele, an all-pro in Zach Martin, a solid, very, very, very solid center in BB. I know he ain't played center. I don't care. A solid left guard, all-pro, Tyler Smith, and then 1 question mark, you ain't doing too bad. Most offensive lines got 3, 4 question marks. If you only got 1 in a possible, like a spades hand, you got 1 in a possible, that ain't bad. That ain't bad. And yes, we can get definitive. Ryan Durham with a great point. T. Smith is going to be able to help Guyton when he gets in trouble. Yes, he's next to an all-pro. All of our rookies is next to all-pros. Guyton is next to Tyler Smith. BB sandwiched by all-pros. And Terrence Steele, who he's played at a Pro Bowl level at a point. He ain't been a Pro Bowler, but Terrence Steele was balling the year before last, before he got hurt. I feel like he can return to form. Almost 300 people here. What's good with y'all? What's goody? All right. So we making our way down our notes, man. Offensive line at least top 10. Can we agree to that, chat? Can we agree to that? 1, y'all hit the like button if you just came in, last 30 people. With 2, can we agree that the Cowboys will have a top 10 offensive line this year? Is that fair? Is that reaching? Oh, we got option here. Y'all know what to do. No, don't shoot them. If they're just talking trash, maybe I'll clown them a little bit. We'll see what they're saying. I feel like a top 10 offensive line is fair. I don't feel like that's reaching. Am I reaching? Tell me if I'm reaching. It's cool if CFT is reaching. Am I reaching? Saying we'll have a top 10 offensive line. Just let me know. And it could be better, but I feel like top 10 is good because top 10 could be 7, 5. I don't know. It's some great offensive lines in the league. So if you can end the league and you end the year with top 10, hey, Bulletstorm said top 3. Talk that talk. That's what we're here to do tonight. 7-9. Who said 7-9? Oh, I'll get you D shift. 7-9 is not bad. That's not bad. 7-9 ain't bad. I'm right there. So let's move on. Let's move on to my next point. We can tackle the offensive line. Let's talk the elephant in the room. Let's talk running back. How many of y'all nervous about running back? Because how can I have the audacity to say the offense is going to carry the defense when our running back room is so bad? What did running back give us last year? Tony Pollard, Rico Dowdle, Hunter Lipke, Deuce Vaughn. What did running back give us last year? How we get a number 1 offense? It's almost hard to duplicate how bad our run game was again. Because last year we was naive. Last year we were like, I think we was just like the running game is good. We had just moved on from Zeke. We thought Tony Pollard was about to ascend, even though he was coming off an injury. We thought Rico Dowdle was going to become the new Tony Pollard, even though he didn't. And we thought we had like Deuce Vaughn as like an ace in the hole and all that stuff. None of that happened. They force-fed Tony Pollard to get him that G to make it look good. He wasn't the same coming off that injury. Rico Dowdle, I'll say it again, and I make everybody mad when I say it. We almost at 200 likes too. Rico Dowdle is not our savior. People hate when I say that. I'm wrong? I'm wrong? Rico Dowdle is not our savior. Who think Rico Dowdle is our savior? I don't care if y'all think that's foul. I don't care. I'll say it again for the people that wasn't here the first couple times I said it. Last year, our starting running back was Tony Pollard. So he was effectively the new Zeke. And Rico Dowdle was the new Tony Pollard. Y'all refresh my memory. When Tony Pollard was the change of pace back for Ezekiel Elliott, what did he do? Every time he got that ball, he hit his head on the goalpost. He broke out for a big run. He made the whole fan base start saying, do we need Zeke? Tell me if I'm lying. Tony Pollard. Tony Pollard made the Cowboys fans say, do we need Zeke? King Simmons, we're going to talk. We're going to talk about Zeke in a second. Down South Cowboy, 199 Super Chat. Appreciate you. Bro, O-line makes must running backs. O-line makes, I think you're saying O-line will make our running backs better. I think that's what you're saying. And thank you for the Super Chat. Zeke did decline, but we're going to talk about that in a second. Because even if Zeke was declining, Tony Pollard made us think, well, maybe we got one. Right? Darnell Lamar, 199 Super Chat. I see Royce being running back 2 over Rico. I got Royce being running back 3, but we're going to talk about that in a second too. What I'm saying is Rico Dowdle had a chance to beat Tony Pollard. Not once last year did Rico Dowdle grab the ball and I say, yo, we might not need TP next year. Tell me I'm lying. None of y'all said it neither. Rico Dowdle ain't have one run last year that made you say, I think that's RB1. Because Tony Pollard used to make us say, I think he might be RB1. Tell me I'm lying. Cornell Pope with the 199 Super Chat. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Thank you. Sign Dalvin Cook. I want Dalvin Cook. We talked about that before, DB. I'll take Dalvin Cook. 258 people in here. I will 100% take Dalvin Cook. No question. So my point is, I say all that to say, I trust Ezekiel Elliott. You know why I trust Ezekiel Elliott? Because I heard Tyler Smith saying something. Listen to my brother Vach. Shout out to Vach Lombardi. He was quoting an article. Not an article, quoting a interview from Tyler Smith. Tyler Smith said that they're putting a lot of emphasis on A and B gap running, physical running, getting off the ball running. Who does that suit well in our running back room? A and B gap running, physical running, situational running. Who does that suit well? Down South Cowboy, another 499 Super Chat. Appreciate you. Tony P was only good in games when Dak thumb was broke and didn't do ish with Dak on the field. Be honest, watch the film. Hey, look, I'm just saying. This ain't really me here to downplay or big up Tony Pollard. It's just a point I'm saying. He had his moments. Rico ain't even had those moments last year. Tell me that. What I was saying is that A and B gap running, that physical run style, that situational running, that new run scheme fits Ezekiel Elliott. See, we're going to be better running the ball this year, not particularly because of a player, but because of run scheme, and ideology. We brought in physical running backs. Royce Freeman, a more physical running back. Ezekiel Elliott, a more physical running back last year. Although Rico Dowdle runs hard, Rico Dowdle ain't running nobody over. It's a bar. Rico Dowdle ain't running nobody over. He run hard, but he ain't running nobody over. Tony Pollard ain't running nobody over. Tony Pollard got stopped on the goal line by a nickel corner in the Miami game. I'm still mad about that. We have a new run philosophy, new run scheme. We have a more physical center to go with our two all-pro guards. We about to road grade people. Physicality. If you're wondering about Tyler Guyton's strength, Tyler Guyton is going to focus on combo blocks. What was Terrence Steele best at? Combo block running with Zach Martin. Combo blocks will return. Combos will return this year. Mark my words. Ezekiel Elliott is back. Combo running is back. And let me finish off the running back conversation with this. $10 super chat from my guy, Glenn White. Thank you. Rome, are these guys crazy? O-line last year was old men. Smith and was old man Smith, a young gun no one believed in, Beatish, who was Bundiddles. He was super Bundiddles. Martin, Bundiddles makes me weak. Martin, who says he was 50%. Martin was not right. He ain't come to training camp. Zach Martin was not right. But he knows that. He said out his mouth, so he going to come back better. And Terrence still off of ACL. Worked all season. That's right, Glenn White. We're going to be better at offensive line, which is going to make our running game better. $2 super chat from Glenn to follow up. Tell him to take off those beer goggles. It's all good, bro. E2 Blue, my guy. That's my dog, man. Shout out to E2 Blue, man. One of the pillars in the community. Been doing this longer than me. Salute to E2 Blue. I hope I ain't missed nobody. I know y'all been sliding. I'm on my diatribe. My last point on the running backs is this. And I'll pose this as a question. Is the starting running back on the Cowboys roster? Yes or no? I'm going to sip my libation. Salute E2. That's my dog. Is the starting running back on the Cowboys roster? I respect, I don't know. Troy Dudley, yes. Ty Cowboys, nope. I'm going to say it's a trick question. I think that they're going to run Ezekiel Elliott out there as the starter. But I don't think Zeke Elliott's going to get starting touches. Did that make sense? Pause. Let's get it to 250 likes. We already got 206. 279 people in here. What's good with y'all, man? What's good with y'all? I get excited when it's 285 people in here. When it's a Thursday night, June 20th. Ain't no practices. Ain't no practices. Ain't no Cowboys news. You a special type of fan if you in here with me right now. You love football on that level. You in here like, nah, I can't get enough of the Cowboys or just football talk. I salute you because I'm the same way. That's how I ended up making videos. I love this ish. I love it. I do. And I respect you for being in here rocking with me like, nah, man, it's a live stream. But yes, the starting running back, I don't think is on the roster, but he is. I think Zeke is going to run out there as the starter, get 2 or 3 carries. And I think that we're going to sign another running back before the league year starts. I don't know who. I don't know how we're going to get him, whether it's a cut or a trade for a compensatory pick. But we're going to get another running back. And I think our top 3 running backs this year, hear me out. After camp, Ezekiel Elliott, unknown running back, Royce Freeman. I think Rico Dowdle is going to get cut. And if not, Rico going to be fourth. I think Deuce Vaughn going to get cut. But we're going to talk about cuts in a couple of weeks. But I think Deuce Vaughn not going to make it. And I hate to say it because I was big Deuce. I don't think Deuce going to make it. There ain't no Nathaniel Pete. I don't think Snoop Connor. I think Hunter Lipke might get cut. Because Hunter Lipke do what Zeke do. And if we got Zeke, what we need Hunter for? See, y'all ain't ready for them conversations. Somebody just said Pete Nation. I am not. Y'all not gonna say Pete Nation. Nope. I refuse. I refuse to feed into that. Somebody said Pete Nation. You better have some integrity, Pete Nation. Nope. I should go on strike midstream, Pete Nation. Pete Nation. You disrespectful, Pete Nation. We ain't even get Deuce Nation. How did Nathaniel Pete get a nation? What did he do to get a nation? Who is behind this nation? What do y'all stand for? That nation has no integrity. Pete Nation. We not doing it. $5 super chat. Tactical Kai. Rome, am I wrong for thinking Malik Davis should have Rico's role? You're not. Maybe give Malik some more runs. I don't know. I'm just not giving Rico no more passes. I'm sorry. I believe he should have gotten a larger run, larger role in the run game. I do too. I don't hate Rico Dowdle, but I think I hate the people that's like ODing. Maybe acting like Rico Dowdle's Isaiah Pacheco, and he not. I don't know where y'all getting that from. He regular. I know he run hard. I know he be running with mad effort, but that don't mean nothing. You can have mad effort, but if you're not executing, it don't matter. Your intentions can be great, but execute. 199 super chat from Darnell Lamar. If you think about it, Deuce is our cop running back. Is your cop running back? Nah, man. I appreciate the super chat. Deuce, listen, there's no charity work this year. Listen, this ain't Goodwill. This ain't the Salvation Army. This ain't a soup kitchen. I'm sorry. I got love for these dudes, but you got to outplay somebody or lose your spot. Especially if you had a chance. This ain't like, listen. Rico had all last year to impress me. Y'all was impressed with what y'all seen last year? Deuce Vaughn. I know people say it was politics. I don't know, man. Do something spectacular in practice. Do something. Take your chance. You want me to tell you what seizing your opportunity looks like? It's time. We 48 minutes in. Let's talk about Jake Ferguson, the X factor of this offense. Our offensive weapons are going to be Dak Prescott, all pro, CeeDee Lamb, all pro. And the next player, the next best offensive weapon on our entire team is going to be Jake Ferguson. Yes, above Brandon Cooks. Jake Ferguson could finish this year. He will be a Pro Bowler, but he could finish this year in all pro. Jake Ferguson going to be like that. Glenn White with the $5 super chat. Running back room. Zeke, Dowdle, Deuce, Cut Jet, Dolphin running back. Freeman is this year's Ronald Jones. I think Deuce this year, Ronald Jones. I know they don't line up with the way it is, but Glenn, I think Deuce gone. I think Ronald staying. I'm Royce Freeman staying. I just do. I think he runs harder than Rico. But back to my Jake point. Jake Ferguson is the X factor. He's going to be what the Chiefs use Travis Kelce as. Look, I'm telling you right now, he's about to change everything. He's going to make this offense dangerous. Last year, teams didn't have the game plan for Jake Ferguson. Trust me, they will this year. And them having a game plan for Jake Ferguson is going to free things up for CeeDee Lamb. You can't just bracket CD if Jake Ferguson is on the other side of the field. You can't. You just can't. And the reason why I got excited about Jake Ferguson, when we drafted Jake Ferguson, guess what we drafted him to do when he came out of Wisconsin? What was Jake Ferguson drafted to do? Be a blocking tight end? They didn't even draft Jake Ferguson to be Jake Ferguson. That's why last year they went back to the well to get Schoonmaker. Don't lie to yourself. They thought Schoonmaker would be what Jake is. Trust me. Last year, they wanted to go get Kincaid and Mayer. They didn't believe in Jake Ferguson. But this is what I'm talking about when you seize your opportunity. Jake Ferguson came out there and kept putting good tape on good tape on good tape on good catch on good catch till they was like, you know what? We got our starting tight end. Let's check out. That was it. Jake took that job. They wanted Schoonmaker to be Jake. Jake took the job. They was looking at everybody last year. Maybe John Stevens can be it. Maybe this, maybe that. Jake Ferguson went out there and took it. Now it ain't no question. It's like, well, it's Jake and everybody else. But when we drafted him, everybody, well, he's kind of slow. I don't know if he can get in and out of his breaks. He's a good blocker. That's all I heard. Nobody believed in Jake Ferguson. Nobody thought he was going to be the one. What'd he do? Put in work. Put in work. First couple times he hurdled a dude, it was like, oh, he's more athletic than I thought. Then he started catching them seam passes from Dak Prescott, and you're like, oh, okay. Then you start seeing he got a little bit more wiggle than you thought. And then you forget about Schoonmaker. Jake Ferguson, different. Jake Ferguson, the best tight end in the division. Jake Ferguson better than Dallas Goedert. I'm going to say it. I ain't going to take it back. I ain't going to say, I'm saying it with my chest. Jake Ferguson is better than Dallas Goedert. Statistically, he already better than him. And as everybody I hear in NFL world say, what does Jake Ferguson have that Dallas don't got? Upside. That goofy ass term I hate to hear, but it's true. I'm a dance. Pause. Wiggle. He got that wiggle. He's shifty. He twitchy. Whatever you want to call it. Jake Ferguson just better than everybody thought. Y'all go ahead and lie. Y'all thought Jake Ferguson was going to be what he turned into? Somebody lie to me real quick. Jake Ferguson ain't come out here and do something you ain't expect. Just go ahead and lie to me. Go ahead and lie to me. He got it out the mud. Jake Ferguson ain't supposed to be talked about. But yeah, I put him as the thumbnail for a reason. He's different. He changes the offense. You have to pay attention to him now. And I dare teams not to. I dare him not to. I dare him not to. I'm telling you. What else do I got on here that I missed? Y'all want to know a sleeper move that we did this offseason that y'all didn't even realize? Sleeper move. Sleeper move. Something you ain't even realize. The wide receiving core got better and y'all ain't even realize it. Why is that? $20 super chat. Oh, before I get to that, somebody just dropped a dub in here. Let me see if y'all know the rules. I ain't seen a $20 super chat in a while. I appreciate y'all. Do y'all remember the rules when somebody dropped a 20? Let's see how many of y'all been around. When somebody dropped 20 in here, what do y'all do? Flames in the chat. Fire emojis. Y'all already know. Thank you for that $20 super chat. Let me go ahead and read that joint for my dog. Cowboy Culture. Thank you for that super chat. One thing Ferg got his heart. Mad heart. Culture setter. Tone setter. He in everybody's face. Jake Ferguson was what Zeke used to be. Now we got Zeke and Ferg. Ferg is headbutting linebackers. He's in everybody's face. I love Ferg, man. He a tone setter. That's an excellent super chat. Buddy got that dog in him, 100. And thank you for that super chat, man. 100. Buddy got that dog in him. Mike Jink, I see you in them bum ass birds. Don't nobody care about them Eagles. You know damn well Jake Ferguson better than Goddard. Goddard living off his name, bro. When the last time Goddard did something epic? Goddard ain't did nothing since 88. Ain't nobody worried about him. Go sit next to Zeke. You a vet now. Y'all gonna draft a tight end next year to replace him. Go sit next to Zeke, big dog. You a vet now. You Cascade. You Tide. You washed. You Dove body wash. Nobody's scared of no goddamn Dallas Goddard. Anyway, the wide receiver room got better. I ain't on the cognac. I'm drinking whiskey. But the wide receiver room got better because we ain't running out Michael Gallup this year. And I hate to, it hurts to say it. 315 people in here on June 20th. Appreciate y'all, man. Y'all hit that like button and hit the subscribe and throw the notifications on if you ain't already subscribed to the channel. Not running Michael Gallup out there. Regina Green, what's good with you? Makes the wide receiver room better. There were so many times last year that Michael Gallup just looked like he wasn't himself. And every play we ran him out there, it was like we was running out one less receiver. I hate to say it. That injury ruined my dog, man. Because I love MG. But he just wasn't right. And he made the team worse. They weren't even trying to cover him no more. Michael Gallup had one route. He couldn't run a stop, a comeback, a deep over. His route tree was broken down. It was over. He was favoring that other leg. He just wasn't right. So Brandon Cooks, who I got faith in, Brandon Cooks had 8 touchdowns last year. Brandon Cooks had more touchdowns last year than A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith. Neither of them had 8 touchdowns. I know people don't like Brandon Cooks. I know y'all think he overrated. Score me another 8 touchdowns. I ain't going to say shit. I don't care about your yardage. He scored 8 touchdowns last year, man. Put some respect on that man's name. If he just out there, if Brandon Cooks is like, I'm going to get you 700 yards and 8 touchdowns, I'm good. Y'all ain't good with that? If Brandon Cooks gets you 750 yards, 8 touchdowns, that's a bad year? Somebody lie to me. Would you rather 1,200 yards and 4 touchdowns? Because I'll take the points. A.J. Brown was, did I say that he was better than A.J. Brown, Mike Jink? See, now you Carl Thomas. Don't be emotional. I ain't say Brandon Cooks was better than A.J. Brown. I ain't say he was better than Devontae Smith. I said that man scores the football. And he does. If your quarterback stop tush pushing the shit all up and down the field, maybe your receivers can score some touchdowns. Take that up with your team. Stop forming a big arrow behind your quarterback and pushing him, and maybe he can throw some touchdowns. He can't throw a back shoulder fade. A.J. Brown ain't caught a back shoulder fade as an Eagle on a 5 from the 5-yard line yet, because y'all don't run it. That ain't my fault. Y'all don't throw end zone jump balls. Y'all just don't. It's tush push time. Everybody get behind Jalen and push. Like, that's what y'all do. That ain't my fault. Brandon Fife, $5 super chat. Appreciate you. Cooks didn't really get trust from Dak until about halfway through the season. And he took off. Excellent super chat. And then he took off. EJ Humble, another $5 super chat. Appreciate you. Remind the Sheagle fan that Kellen and Hurts is going to fail horribly. Of course they are. Of course they are. Because Kellen Moore is overrated. Everybody told me that he built Dak Prescott. That was false. And I don't really got hate for Jalen Hurts. He's just not better than Dak Prescott. Y'all need to stop saying that. Y'all just need to stop saying that. But yeah, I'm not. Let me repeat this for the people that's slowing them back. No one said that Brandon Cooks is better than A.J. Brown or Devontae Smith. I said that he factually scored more touchdowns than A.J. Brown because he did. And he had more touchdowns than Devontae Smith because he did. Those are facts. I'm sorry. It's a fact. What you want me to do? The object of the game is score the ball. Yes, I would have loved for him to get 1,000 yards. Just didn't happen last year. But he was able to score because he's a savvy veteran. And if he can get me another 8 touchdowns, I am fine with it, which was my point. That's all. Don't get in your feelings. Don't nobody dislike your receiving core is amazing. No one's hating on A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith. So calm down. For all the Eagles fans that's in the back, punching the air right now. Don't act like Drake at the Kendrick concert last night. Don't be punching the air. Ain't nobody sneak this in your mans. I'm just speaking a fact. But I think who's going to be wide receiver 3? I think it's between Jalen Brooks and Ryan Flournoy. I'm out on Jalen Tolbert. I'm just out on Jalen Tolbert. Hold on. My boy Mike Jink said, hold on. What'd he say? I missed it. Back fades and tush pushes all worth 6 points at the end of the day, big dog. They are. But the level of difficulty is different. What you want me to do? If he can't throw it, he just can't throw it. It's okay. I'm not mad. You shouldn't be neither. Glenn White with the $2 super chat. Maybe they get a real coach and run a real offense. Hey, they need to do something. Actually, maybe they shouldn't. I want them to do bad. Keep Jalen Hurts and Kellen Moore together forever. Somebody said Turpin. Ooh, you think Turpin will be the 3? Y'all saying Turp might be 3. Ooh, okay. All right. I ain't even get Turpin no consideration. I look at Turpin like a complete X factor. Like we just gonna use him in random situations. I don't think he gonna get like legitimate touches every game. Jalen Brooks, Ryan Flournoy, Turpin. I ain't mad at it. If Turp can consistently get on the field, he's just so small. I want some more size in my X. But I feel y'all. That's why I want Flournoy to come through. Jalen Brooks is kind of slightly built too. But Jalen Tolbert just ain't do it for me. I want him to, but he ain't did it for me. But my point is, you subtract Michael Gallup, you give me some actual spring, determined, hungry player at wide receiver 3. Cooks another year in this offense, better. CD Lamb, better. Best receiver in the league. Offensive line, top 10. Running backs will be better because of scheme, not player, as everybody told me. And then you got the cherry on top. What's the cherry on top? I talked about everybody else. What's the cherry on top? And I waited to talk about this because everybody always say, Rome, all you do is talk about Dak. I've been talking for an hour and 3 minutes. I ain't talked about 4 yet. I gave you a little sprinkle in the beginning, but I ain't even talk about Dak the entire stream on purpose. I just told you why all the elements around Dak will be better. All I said earlier is that Dak Prescott is in the best shape of his life because he is. He looked phenomenal. No homo, pause. no Diddy and all that stuff, no Drizzy, all the colloquialisms, no Drizzy, no Diddy, pause, get it all in there. But Dak looks phenomenal. He's locked in. And I feel like the chip, the boulder, the state-sized boulder that's on Dak's shoulder. Yeah. DB 199 Super Chat. I'll take Michael Thomas too. Bring me a little veteran receiver. What's that gonna hurt? And if he trash, we cut him. That's a fact. Bring me a little veteran receiver, DB. Thank you for the Super Chat. Damn right. Bring him in. Bring him in. But nah, Dak Prescott, that's the icing on that. That's all of the things come together. Last year, our offense struggled for the first 4 to 5 weeks. We ain't hit our stride to that Chargers game. I don't know if y'all remember. This year, the defense will struggle for a couple of weeks. But the offense going to hit the ground running. The offense going to hit the ground clicking. Second year in the offense is always better. And we was the number one offense last year. Do y'all realize that? Second year in the offense is always better. And we cut the fat. We got rid of Gallup. He was a little gimpy. No disrespect. Wish him luck. We got rid of Biadish. He was getting thrown around like a child. He had to go. We got left tackle insurance because our new left tackle ain't injury prone. Yeah. We brought back attitude in the running back room. We might not have explosiveness in the running back room, but we run behind our pads now. Because Ezekiel Elliott in that Dolphins game, does Zeke score? See, yeah, Zeke might not break for a 60-yard run, but in that Dolphins game, does Zeke score? Where Tony Pollard got stopped. Tell the truth. Does Zeke score? We got 300 people in here. We should have 300 likes. Yeah, that's the difference. We got a situational run game now. You think that little young corner stopping Zeke? Pfft. Eagles got the tush push. We got 15. I want to say 2-1, but 15. Zeke back. Zeke bike. BYKE. It's different now. We might not be breaking for no 50-yard runs, but we didn't get that a lot last year anyway. I ask y'all another question. Y'all remember the Detroit Lions game? Remember when we had 3 passes in a row, had to give Detroit the ball back? Before that stupid ass play at the end of the game where they didn't designate. Remember that? And everybody was like, yo, why we ain't just run the clock out? Because Tony Pollard wasn't capable. Because Rico Dowdle wasn't capable. We need to run the clock out. Can Zeke do that? Let's talk about that. Can Zeke run the clock out? Because there's certain things that he can do. Yeah. Zeke can get you them hard yards that you need. Zeke can salt a game away. Yes. That's why I like Zeke being back on this team. Short yardage, situational running, salting games away. Yes, our 40-yard breakout running back's not on the roster. Go find him. But can Zeke situationally help this team? He already has, and he will. Plus, Ezekiel Elliott can do something that none of the running backs can do. He can pass block like the best running back in the league. And why is having Ezekiel Elliott important when you got a rookie left tackle and another right tackle trying to get better off of his injury from a year and a half ago? Having a running back that can stick in there and help with pass blocking is exponentially amazing. Ezekiel Elliott is going to pay dividends. When Tyler Guyton gets beat and Zeke catches the end, pass pro. I'm telling you, football is a sequence of a bunch of players doing their job. And if everybody does their job, our offense will be better. Better. I'm telling you, it ain't that deep. Feel good, man. Feel good. My young tight end that's ascending, my quarterback. Oh, can I talk about something too? I gotta get one thing off my chest. Y'all caught my video earlier. If you didn't go watch it. I dropped a little 5-minute video earlier at work. I gotta get this off my chest. Well, I got 300 people in here. Colin Cowherd is an idiot. Let's go on and just get that out there. Colin Cowherd said that only certain quarterbacks can win the Super Bowl. Complete studs, you know what I'm saying? Like Matthew Stafford. This is the people he named. This ain't my list. Matthew Stafford, Patrick Mahomes, Joe Burrow, Josh Allen. That's the ones he has that just definitely can win a Super Bowl, even though they ain't win a Super Bowl. Just Patrick Mahomes and Matthew Stafford. But anyway, so he got those in there. But then he started to say, or you can win a Super Bowl when you're on a cheap contract. And this goofy motherfucker said, and that's how I got to say it. He said, Jalen Hurts is on a cheap contract. Justin Herbert is on a cheap contract. Trevor Lawrence, who is the highest paid quarterback in NFL history presently. He presently just signed the largest deal ever. He's on a cheap contract. What is happening? We have reached a point in the offseason where you just going to lie? Dak Prescott can't win because his contract's going to cripple his team. Dak Prescott is the 13th or 14th highest paid quarterback in the league right now. I know he's up for a contract, but even if he signs his contract right now, he'll be in the same realm with all those players I just named. Jalen Hurts is making what, 52 million a year, 51, 50 plus million. Jared Goff, 54 million. Trevor Lawrence, 55 million. Joe Burrow, 55 million. Justin Herbert, 54 million. Like, what the fuck is he? I'm sorry. So only my quarterback hurts his roster, making 55 million. Everybody else is cool. Like, come on, dog. Like, that's like, we gonna keep it funky or we gonna just start lying? Like, it's just straight lying. Everybody else on cheap deals, and if my quarterback signs one, he gonna cripple his roster. But them other dudes is just fine. Like, can we just keep it real? Damn. Just literally looked me in the face and said Trevor Lawrence is on a cheap deal. He just signed the biggest contract in NFL history. Like, what are we doing? Anyway, go watch the video because I put a clip in there. I just had to get it out there. See, Rigo, you can't even say that shit with a straight face. That's what I'm talking about. Like, let's not be goofy. Anyway, I'm sorry. I just had to get that off. Woosah. But I appreciate y'all, man. I missed y'all, man. It's been a minute since I live streamed. It felt like it's been forever. You know what I'm saying? About to go on this road trip, though. Heading up to Maryland to check out some people, check out some family and stuff like that. I will get you, I'm gonna get you guys your content because that's what I do. But yeah, tomorrow, I think tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday, I'll be traveling. That don't mean I ain't gonna be posting. I'm just gonna be traveling. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you, Rigo. Appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Going to check out some family and stuff like that. So I'll be moving up and down the Eastern Seaboard, but I'll get y'all content, whether it's pre-recorded, whether it's on the move. Y'all might not get no thumbnail though. Y'all might not get no thumbnail. If I'm making a video and I'm driving or like I'm in the hotel, y'all might not get no thumbnail. Y'all just gonna hit, but y'all get y'all content. You might get a picture of me like y'all. It might not be no thumbnail though. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate y'all, man. 757. My wife from 757, Cornell Pope. You know what I'm saying? I got family in 75. My wife from 757. You ain't know that though, did you? Yeah. Remember, I went to college in Virginia, so you know what I'm saying. E2 Blue, hit me up when you come to Maryland. Yo, DM me E2 Blue or get my number from DMV if you ain't got my number already. I don't know if you got my number, and just shoot me a text, dog. Yes, sir. And I'll let you know my itinerary and stuff like that. Yeah, you know I went to school in Richmond. You already know that 804 Wayne Barnett. You already know what it is. But I appreciate y'all, man. I missed y'all. Um, I hate getting away from y'all. I like to do at least one live stream a week, and it just feel like it's been forever. But I'm gonna get y'all straight. Even though I'm gonna be on the road, just remember, man, the Cowboys ain't nearly as bad as everybody say they are, but that don't mean the front office shouldn't do their job. Two things can be true. But I'm gonna slide up out of here. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. If you haven't, join the cartel, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. So when I drop a video in the middle of the day, 3 people don't see it. Because apparently when I drop videos in the middle of the day, nobody see it. Y'all watch videos in the middle of the day? Let me do that before I go. How many of y'all watch YouTube between 1, 2, 3 p.m. on the East Coast? Because when I drop my videos, nobody see it. It'd be like 8 people. The algorithm don't be algorithming for me earlier in the day. So if you want to see when I drop videos earlier, put the notification on. Join the squad. Hit subscribe. Because I'm about to start dropping more content midday as well. And you're not going to see it if you don't have the noti on. But anyway, like I said, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. I'm going to holler at y'all in a minute. Peace.